It's time. We're celebrating. It's 5 years. We're rolling on the road. We're rolling on the road. 100 shades of diversity. We're rolling on the road. Oh, rolling on the road. We're rolling on the road. 100 shades of diversity. We're rolling on the road. Take it away. It's time. We're celebrating. It's 5 years.
So, oh, wait a minute. She's trying to come back in again. No. Her time is over. I want to say thank you to her as always for that wonderful introduction. I'm excited. Today we have a different format. We have two guests. So our first guest on today is Mr. Paul Mayfield, and he is the CEO and founder of Friends with Abilities. And here, we accommodate everyone. Mr. Mayfield is blind, so he is joining us with his picture. He's very, very handsome, as you guys can see. He has on a gray jacket with a black shirt. And I have on, of course, you guys know my signature eyelashes with purple glitter on. I have purple eyeglasses to match. And this beautiful, it's almost a peachy kind of color. It's a little, makes you feel like summer, even though it's been snowing here in Michigan. I'm not sure anybody else had some snow, but we've had some snow in the last few days. And of course, the side pieces on the dress are salted with some beautiful purple and cream and green. Well, let's just dive right in. Mr. Mayfield, Friends with Abilities. Who are you? Who is Friends with Abilities?
First of all, I want to say thank you for inviting me. It's a pleasure. And happy belated Veterans Day. And thank you for your service in the Navy. Friends with Abilities is a nonprofit organization who caters towards people who have physical disabilities. And we try to end the isolation and the depression and the loneliness. And every month we try to go out and do something together. And it's an opportunity for you to meet new people, for you to do an activity that you've never done before. And everything is free. So transportation is provided if you need transportation. So there's really no excuse not to come out, enjoy yourself, and meet new friends, because being differently abled sometimes can be lonely, and people really don't understand what we go through. So we get together every month and we do something fun. We have a fun activity and it's all free. So you just give me a call, go on our website as well. All of our events and information is on there, and you'll be able to join us in the things that we do.
Your number is 248-460-6070. So that if you guys want to reach out to him, it is 248-460-6070.
Yes.
That's exciting.
And the website is fwada.org. So that's fwada.org. And that stands for Friends with Abilities Differently Abled, because we believe that everybody has something to offer. We just have to do it differently sometimes, with me being visually impaired and some people such as yourself being in a wheelchair. Well, we can't do things the same way other people can do them, but we can definitely get it done. But we're differently able. And that's something that we believe in Friends with Abilities. And we would love to have anyone who wants to come out who has a physical ailment or physical disability, who's differently able, can come out and join us and just be among people who feel the same way, who has often suffered from the same dark emotions that comes with being differently able. And we would love to have you, and we're looking forward to meeting you in the future.
Okay, if you check your screen, you will see that we do have it loaded at the website. You can see it on the screen. FW, let me see if I got this, FWADA.org.
Yes.
So, and it is posted on the screen as well for everyone to see. Let's unpack that some. How long ago was it that you formed Friends with Disabilities?
I started with Friends with Disabilities in Kalamazoo about 7 years ago, but I made a transition into Grand Rapids in the past 3 years. And
Mm-hmm.
now I've changed the name to Friends with Abilities, because I wasn't in love with the disability word. So I just changed it to differently able. So we're Friends with Abilities differently able now here in Grand Rapids. And this is my hometown, so I decided to put all my energy here. And we've been operating for 3 years now.
Yes, yes, yes. I love it. And when you started it 7 years ago, where were you with your diverse ability?
Where was I with my diverse ability?
Uh-huh.
I was at the,
Were you
I was,
blind at that time? Fully
yes,
blind, partially?
yes, yes, I was blind at that time, and I was at the point of despair and hopelessness. I really was isolating. I was alone. I didn't have any friends, no outlets, and I felt really dark inside. And I didn't want anyone. Through prayer and through God's guidance, he revealed to me that maybe you don't want, if you feel this way, other people that's going through this don't want to feel that way either. So it came to me, well, let's do something where we can all come together and heal together and become better together, and we don't have to isolate, and we can end depression, and we can be happy, and we can show the rest of society that when we go out and we're together, that we can smile and have a good time. Why can't you? And we can be a pillar of strength amongst each other and have our own group. But in large society, we can also stand out and shine as well. So that came to me through a lot of time to think, and I know a lot of darkness. But now the light is shining bright, and I want to shine that light on everyone who's in the dark.
And of course, you mean that metaphorically. We're talking about, being able to see the light. I love it. I really love it. I appreciate that. I think that people don't, think about what it's like on a daily basis for someone who has a challenge with their abilities. I use the word disability, and it's not to be defensive, offensive. I just choose to use the word because it was given to us by ableist. And ableist is someone who believes that persons with disabilities have no value, are no account, and don't include them in anything that they're doing, whether it's public policies, private policies, their own personal life, whether it's church, a business, you know, it doesn't matter. It's just a group of people who have no belief in the persons that are disabled. And I'm not going to give them that push by saying, okay, I'm not going to use it because you gave it to me. No, I'm going to use it proudly and show that whatever it is that you think that I couldn't do, I want you to see what I can do. And I have met people who are ableist that are just surprised at my abilities. What do you do when someone comes up to you, and I guess I call it that pat on the head, like, oh my gosh, good for you. You showed up to life with your disability. How do you respond to that?
I respond to it with laughter, actually. Like, you really don't know my story. You don't know what I've been through. What you see is just the result of the now, the here and now. but the present doesn't show my past and definitely doesn't show my future. So I laugh at that because that person really doesn't know me. It doesn't really matter what they think.
We're grateful for the hearts that are going up. Uh, do you feel as though you're always trying to prove yourself?
At times.
When you say, "Oh, I'm differently able," for me, I think that takes a lot of energy trying to prove people wrong about, their perception of disabilities. So it's just easy. Let me just show you what I can do. I'm not going to find another term, for it. I'm just going to live through it and live past it. But do you think that that takes a lot of energy when you try to change the word or do something differently to prove other people wrong?
Well, I don't lose any energy in proving other people wrong. I try to prove myself wrong, and I fall into a trap with that. I forget that I am blind, and I still try to do things. Well, I do still do things, everything almost that I could do when I was sighted, except drive, of course. But other than that, I'm still out there. I'm still trying to do the same things I can do, and sometimes I do. I go too far with it, and things happen. But it hasn't.
Oh my
I
gosh,
try to prove
stop right
myself
there.
wrong a lot.
Stop right there. Tell us something that you do, and you say, "Oh man, I'm blind. What am I doing?" You got to give an example.
Well, for one, I'm an avid fisherman, and I live on the lake, so my backyard, I just go and I fish whenever I want to, and I go out there at night or day. It doesn't matter to me. I'm blind, so I go out there at night sometimes, and I misstep and I fall in the water, and I'm like, man, that could have been dangerous. I could have hit my head on the boat, or even worse, anything. So that's happened to me several times. So I'm learning now. Okay, maybe you get some guardrails out there. So that's the plan for next summer. And but yeah, I'm still out there. And sometimes I go out in my yard, and I'm a gardener, and I got trees, and there's low hanging branches. And sometimes if I don't have safety glasses on, I could poke my eye out. Even though I can't see, I still want my eye. And I had that happen before. I almost poked my eye out just by walking around trying to be in my yard. So I'm learning that there are steps that I need to take and really, really understand. Yo, you're blind, so you're living in the blind world and within yourself, but you're in a sighted world from everybody else. So you still have to be careful and be mindful of that.
Okay, I am like laughing so hard because I wish my dad was here. He would say, "I'm not blind. I just can't see." Dad, really, really. He goes, I just can't see. I ain't blind. I'm not accepting that. And so he would do things. And the thing about it for him being sighted for more than, wow, 50 years, because he died at 77, 76. So I want to say he had been blind, he had been sighted for more than 50 years. So he, in his mind, is still on, his body is on rote memory. So
Mhm.
he was automatically trying to do everything that he thought that he knew he could do with having sight. But it was like, you know what? I can't see. He gets so frustrated. I think that was his piece of not being born blind and acquiring the blindness so late in life that it was difficult for him to turn on that piece. We want to say thank you to Dr. Vertanji, who was watching from Detroit, Michigan. Happy Wednesday to you as well, Dr. V. We appreciate you for being such a loyal viewer. Um, but things like my dad, he remembers how to get places in his blindness. And that would really amaze me because he would take a taxi and if he would tell them where he needed to go. And so they just assume, okay, he's blind, he's not gonna go. No. And so they would try to, beat him out of a fare by taking him a really long way. And he would stop and say, "You're not going the correct way."
Mm-hmm.
They would say, "You don't know what you're talking about, sir. You blind." He said, "I wasn't blind all my life.
Right.
I wasn't blind all my life. I know exactly where I need to go, and I know exactly where I need to be. So you might want to get on the right track."
Yeah. God may have taken his sight, but gave him a lot of insight.
Absolutely. Good afternoon to Jason. Thank you, Jason, for tuning in. We appreciate you on this afternoon. And I'm so glad that you guys got the opportunity to meet on last week, if you will. We did a little introduction there on last week. But what is some of the things, like the whole situation with the taxi? Have you had something similar happen with you where somebody tried to cheat you because you were blind?
Yeah. In an Uber, I've been taking Ubers before. No one tried to cheat me because Uber is electronic. But I did have an Uber leave me because he said that I was taking too long. And he just left me out there blind. No, my phone was dead. And I told him my phone was dead. So I had a bad experience with that. But it just gave me more resilience to try it again and keep going. But I did have a couple bad experiences with Ubers. Ubers dropped me off at the wrong place. So I'm saying, okay, is this the spot? Yeah, just go straight and there's the building. Okay, so I'm using my cane and I'm trying to find my way. There's no entrance here. This is the wrong building. The Uber's gone. So that's happened like 3 or 4 times. But yeah, it does me keep going. It's scary though. It's very scary being differently able because we can all fall into situations where we can't get ourselves out of it. We need help. There's a time where I was dropped off just this last winter and the Uber said, "Well, yes, this is the right apartment building. Yes, that's the number." And I'm like, okay. So I go, I approach. The Uber's gone by now. It's dead of winter. It's cold. One of the coldest days of last year. I think it was 17 degrees outside. It's the wrong place. I'm ringing, pushing every bell. Can you just let me in so I can try to find out where I'm at and where I need to go? People are scared. It's a black man out here and it's late. So I was stuck. I had to call the police and they had to come rescue me so I didn't freeze. And they got me on the right track. So yeah, I've fallen into all those kind of situations. But most people say, "Well, you're blind. Why are you out there by yourself?" Well, I sit at home by myself and nobody cares. So why are you caring if I'm out here trying to live a life by myself? And I pick myself up and I keep going.
That brings tears to my eyes. And on this show, I will cry in a heartbeat. And I'm sitting here listening, and all I can hear is the same thing happening to me. But I was in a wheelchair. I want to say, hey, thank you so much to Steph Hines for tuning in. I do believe that she is in Indianapolis, unless she's moved back to GR. But that was the last place of residence that I know is in Indianapolis. So thank you so much for tuning in on today. People don't realize that it happens so much. My next guest, which is Turbulence Tyme, I love to go see her do her comedy piece. And I can get there okay. They'll come to my home and pick me up. I never, ever have a problem. But when it's time to come and pick me up, I don't think there has ever been a time that when I contacted Uber that they've ever picked me up on the first time. And I literally watched them. The one guy, he says, he pulls up, he looks at me, he looks at the wheelchair, and he says, had I known that you were in a wheelchair, I would have not accepted this ride.
Wow.
I was like, no. I mean, and here it is that, like you, I could sit at home and be by myself, but I don't need to come out and have anybody diss me because I'm disabled. I don't need the disrespect. And so she said, sir, you mean to tell me that you're not going to give her a ride? He says, no. He goes, but what I will do, he says, I'll send somebody else out for her. I'm just not going to do it because I'm not putting that chair in my car. And she goes, you don't even know how it works. Her chair folds up. He goes, oh, I didn't realize it folded up. Oh, maybe I could have, but I'm already not going to do it. So y'all have a great evening. And he rolls off. And the next month, I tried it again. I said, okay, I'm going to try to come out there, see her comedy show. I got there, no problem. Once again, I'm sitting out there in my chair, and the guy rolls up. He sees that I'm in a chair and then keeps on going. So I have gotten refund after refund. I've gotten those even refunded when they just ride past me and they don't accept me. So I definitely understand. And I understand about the one being in winter where I was dropped off and I can see, and I'm clearly saying to the driver, this is not my building. My apartment building is back. And they were like, well, this is where I stopped and I'm getting you off. And I have another person to go pick up. So you're just going to have to figure it out for yourself. So I was left on the sidewalk in the middle of winter. It was actually 6 below zero. And I didn't have the wherewithal that I do now to get myself, because like I can use my good side, my right side, to propel myself in the chair. But I hadn't gotten to that point yet where I had the strength to move myself in the wheelchair. And so I just sat there on the sidewalk. I couldn't even cry. It was so cold.
Oh, wow.
And I was there for maybe about 5 minutes before one of the other tenants from another building saw me on the sidewalk. And they were like, you know what? I got you. I can get you in. And they took me down to my building and got me inside.
We're the population that no one wants to be. And as soon as I realized that, I understand, we're different. So we have to uplift each other. That's what Friends with Abilities is about. Let's get together, uplift each other, because we understand. And we have to stick together because people really look at us as burdensome. Oh, I have to give him a ride, like you just said, or I have to guide him. And I lost friends because of it, because no one wants to do it. No one wants to sign up to be a helper.
Well, I definitely understand. I want to say thank you to Lola Brown, who has tuned in on today. We thank you. We thank you. Again, I want you guys to make sure you reach out. The number is 248-460-6070. And that's Friends with Abilities. And guess what? You don't have to do this all by yourself. And you offer rides, don't you, to your events?
Yes, all free. Everything is free. Just give me a call. I'll get you there and I'll get you back home. And we eat and we have an activity and we have a good time. Everything that we do. And go on the website and you'll see what we have coming up. And I'll fill you in when you give me a call. We'll have a big party next month. A lot of gifts being given away. And again, all you have to do is show up. And I'm talking to everyone out there who are differently able, who has a physical disability, and you want to come and meet people, get out the house, maybe, meet a new friend, anything. Just come out. And if you have someone, a family member that wants to assist you or you feel comfortable coming with, they can come as well. Just call me.
And I'm going to put the website up again. And his number is scrolling at the bottom. So you guys, please, 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 please grab that number. And it's 248-460-6070. And the website has just gone up. It's fwada.org.
Yes.
We want to say thank you thank you for tuning in. Jason says, I think we got a comment in here from Jason. He says hi and blessings. Thank you, Jason, for tuning in. We appreciate you.
Tell Jason I look forward to seeing him on Friday.
Jay Sidney, did you hear that? He wants to see you on Friday. Friday. All right, we want to say thank you. Any final words to our viewers on today?
If I have anything to say, is just live your life, and no matter what obstacles that you have in front of you, you can accomplish them. You can get over it, just one step at a time. And I think if everybody just helps one another and stop thinking about themselves so much, everything will be better. And love, blessing, peace to everyone. And thank you for having me again. And this is beautiful. Let's keep supporting one another.
We are, we have a great comment from Lola Brown. She says, this is great for seniors. It could be a part of getting out and meeting people, and that insurance pays you extra for getting out and meeting people.
Yes.
Okay. So Steph Hines says that my friend who has trouble walking got all of his groceries stolen by Uber. She said he was taking too long to get the stuff out. She filed a complaint and got a refund for the ride, but not her groceries. They don't care about safety.
It's unfortunate.
So she said, thank you. I think she meant to say Paul and Dr. Kim. So I truly, we're sorry that happened. That was very unfortunate, and I'm glad they got their ride refunded. But my question is, did they give them the money back for them groceries? That's what I want to know. Did they get the money back for the groceries? But we thank you, sir. We are definitely going to keep tabs on you, and we will definitely keep your information at the forefront of people's minds and hearts. And in case you don't know, we are rolling out a new program called Dr. K's TV, and you will see this young man here. I think a couple of weeks ago, I posted one of his shows that he had, and we're working on it now for him to get some content to go on to Dr. K's TV. But he's got some segment time that's going to come up here, and you guys will get to know him a little bit better and everything that he's doing and the things that he's gone through. So look forward to that, of Friends with Abilities being on the Dr. K TV. All right. Thank you for being and for coming. We appreciate you so much. You have a great rest of your day, and we'll speak soon, sir.
You too. Thank you again. Thank you.
And next we have coming up here, our next guest is Turbulent Tyme. Y'all put your hands together. Woohoo! Yes, for Turbulence Tyme.
Thank you so much for having me on.
And good afternoon. How are you today?
I'm feeling good. I'm blessed. Highly favored. It's always a blessing to be on the show.
Say, I'm blessed. So we are trying out a new format here today. Oh my goodness, we got all these likes and hearts going up. Yes, it looks like Turbulence Time. I have some followers. Yes. So we say bless you, we thank you, we appreciate you. So today, some of you may know her by her name, Shantae Paul, but she has an alter ego, another side of her, and that is Turbulence Tyme. And that one is a comedian. And she's funny. She really is. She's funny. She's hilarious. Oh, look at all those hearts coming up.
So much.
I know there's nobody but her partner, Dave. but we appreciate that everybody needs somebody who supports them in their life. But oh my goodness, we were just talking about you or being with you with my guests before you. We were talking about Uber and how every time I have come to your show, I mean, I love coming, but I always have great trepidation because I get there early and it's no problem. But it's when it's time for me to leave, and we call that Uber, and they always ride past me, or they tell me no, they're not taking me because I'm in a wheelchair.
Yes,
So
I was listening when you were stating that, and how you had mentioned I had asked the driver, you don't even know that her chair can break down and fold. And he still said, oh, well, I didn't know that, but oh, I'm still not going to do it. So it's like really bad. That's bad for business. Really bad for business.
it really is. And on some levels, it kind of takes away from the excitement that I had, the enjoyment from the show. It's like, really, I had a great weekend, great time, and this is how it has to end by not being anyway. So I'm not gonna go there because it makes me cry. But she has a show coming up on Friday, which is the impetus for the show today. First ever live. Tell us a little bit about that.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this will be my first live comedy special that will be filmed. So I'm very humble, honored to be able to do this. Um, this is something I've been wanting to do for quite some time. Let you know, it takes time to get to that level in your career. Um, What's Jokes Got to Do with It is the name of the comedy special that I will be doing this Friday at Ambrosia Theater. And what made me come up with the concept, What's Jokes Got to Do with It? It's an ode to Tina Turner and Ike Turner. Me and Tina Turner share the same birthday. I was born November 26th, and so was she. And this comedy show is, what would Tina and been like if they were comedians instead of musicians? So that's the theme basis of this show.
Wow. I wonder, so when you say that it's live, what does that mean? Your shows are normally live. What's different about this one?
So this is a live filming. So this is going to be an actual special that will be shopped around to different networks, and hopefully one of them will pull it. Maybe like Tubi, uh, Prime,
Tubi. Oh,
Prime, maybe Netflix. We're just gonna keep our fingers crossed. But the point is that having a live filmed audience when you're filming such a special, anything can happen during the special. It's different versus taping it, editing it, and then putting it out. When it's live, you get exactly what you're gonna get right then and there. So yeah, there is no
yeah,
take.
absolutely.
Yes, there is no takes. So everything's got to just roll, and we're gonna roll.
All right. I think that I have this. We're going to click share. There, you
Yeah.
guys can see it. Opa.
Yes, yes. I love it. I love it.
There we go. And what's love got to do with I love everything about it. Just everything about it. So tell us, it's going to be at the Ambrosia Theater on Friday, the 14th of November. What time?
Yes, so doors open at 8 p.m. So please make sure, if you're planning on coming, this is an intimate setting type of environment. So we want to make sure it's first come, first serve. So we want to make sure everybody's actually seated comfortably, waiting for the cues, for the camera, and just different things that we'll be doing. So it opens at 8. This is about a 2-hour event.
What time did the show start actually start?
Once everybody starts coming in at 8, we get everybody seated. By 8:30, we need to get the show on the road. So yeah, once everybody's seated, we're gonna get the show started. I do have it will be hosted by my partner, comedian Dave Jones. I do have 2 features will be there, comedian Darius Stowers and comedian Pagan. I chose the 2 of them because almost 5 years ago, those were 2 of the first people I ever got a chance to even do a show on with. So I just wanted to bring that nostalgic feeling with the 2 of them. I'm also having R&B sensation Ebony Cummings. She is amazing singer in Grand Rapids, Michigan. She travels and does her music. She serenading the audience. So I thought that was a nice touch to add to the special.
Oh, this is going to be a wonderful, wonderful night. How much is it?
So tickets are $20. They're $20 on eventbrite.com, or it's $20 at the door. We do encourage people to get their tickets as soon as they can, just to make sure that they have their seats. You can get tickets by texting hashtag jokes, JOKES, at 616-315-7474.
Okay, you're giving a lot of instruction. All right. So the number to text is
616
uh-huh
315
315
74.
74.
If they text
No,
hashtag
I need two more numbers. 74
474.
7447.
So it's 616
Uh-huh.
315 7474.
Oh, got it. All right. And then hashtag, type in hashtag, what is it?
Jokes, JOKES.
Is it capitalized or?
It could be little lowercase, bigger case, just the word jokes.
All righty, there we go. Oh, wait a minute. We got lots of hearts going up. And Lola Brown wants to know, do you have a keyboard player?
Do I have a keyboard player?
Uh-huh.
So actually, no, I don't. I've never had anyone ask me to do that. If you're interested in potentially in future shows that I have, if you could text that number that's going across the screen that Dr. Kimberly Barrington will be putting up, send me your information so we can see how that works. But I do have a sound person that's going to be there already with the music that we're going to play. But hey, let's work. I mean, it's always a blessing to have an opportunity, a new avenue. So yeah, I know how to play the piano and the clarinet. So let's connect.
All right. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna
Yes.
edit this. We're gonna she said, what about the singer?
The
Does she
singer. The singer Ebony Cummings that will be singing live on Friday night. She has a track that's already
She has
ready.
a track. We got
Yes.
it. Uh-huh.
So, but I mean, even so, if there's an opportunity of her ever needing to maybe use something that you do with the keys, I can always make sure that she gets the information as well, and she can reach out too, because it's always beautiful to have serenade, live serenade. So I definitely appreciate the information.
She's so funny. She said, great, I have the perfect person. I bet you I know who that person is. Okay, so give me the number again. 616-314.
15.
Huh?
It's 616
Uh-huh. 315
7474.
74. And then hashtag jokes.
Yes, if they just tag hashtag jokes, that'll let me know that they're trying to get tickets.
All right, we're gonna click save and we're gonna click show. So it is scrolling along. There we go. Now, Steph Hines says, congratulations. Very excited for you. She said, very excited for you. Tina and Ike gonna show out shouting, eat the cake, Anna Mae, eat the cake.
You know, the funny part about the eat the cake, Anna Mae, eat the cake, my birthday, like I said, me and Tina Turner share the same birthday this month. And who knows, that might be a little bit into the special. So who knows? You're going to eat this cake today, girl.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's see. We got some comments here. Okay, so I did read them all because I'm reading them from my phone as well.
We'll be having giveaways at my special. We will have a grand prize winner at the special. We have some prizes that some local businesses gave to me to give away to the community. So I'm very grateful for that. One of them is Palermo. Shout out to Palermo's Pizza out here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. There's one on Clyde's Park. There's one on 28th Street and in Jenison. The owner of that, she was so nice, Miss Vitale, to give those up. We also have some coupons from Planet Fitness for free massage chair time.
Yes. Know about that.
Winners will. We also will be doing a 50-50 raffle at the show. So I want to make sure I give back to the community this way. So if your ticket gets called, you win cash there that night. And because it's my birthday coming up and Tina, I'm looking for a specific person in the crowd dressed a certain way. So come dressed to the T the way you want, because I'm gonna pick someone that I think Tina would have picked that's stylish and got their stuff together. So we got something for that person.
I win. I'm about to show my skinty legs and all. Yes, I'm winning. Let me see what pair of red bottoms I'm about to put on with that. And I'm gonna be like, oh, what's love got to do with it? What's love but a second-hand emotion? Oh, sorry, I lost myself there.
What I did was, in honor of Tina, I took the What's Love Got to Do with This song and I turned it into What's Jokes Got to Do with It. And I went to the studio and I recorded it. So the audience will get a chance to hear that at the show. And it's funny. It's funny, but it's, like I said, it's based on what Tina should have been saying and what she could have been doing differently dealing with Ike. So we're going to give the audience a run for their money. We also will have,
Lord have mercy.
We also will have vendors at my special. Shout out to KK's and Divine by DJ. DJ is a chef, so they have a specialized menu that they're specifically doing for this show. Shout out to Kazi's Candles. This young lady, she is amazing. She makes candles by hand. And I'm telling you, the quality, the price, and the smell of her candles, it's just worth, just gifting someone that, And I also want to say too, shout out to all my family and friends and just people in the community that's making their way out to come. I know they could have been anywhere, but they coming out to see such an amazing cast come together. And I'm just so grateful. This is my birthday gift to myself. I'll be 44 this month. So we will have a champagne toast after production. So this is a BYOB show, ladies and gentlemen. So you have to be 21 and over to come in. You're allowed to bring your own beverage in. So yes.
Shana says, hello, all the way from Bel Air, Maryland. Yes.
Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate everybody that's here.
Want to say thank you to Lola Brown, who's here. Thank you to Steph Hines. Thank you to Jason. Thank you to Dr. V. And I see a whole bunch of hearts and likes going up. I appreciate all of you. Oh, look at them hearts. Thank you. I appreciate them hearts. We definitely cannot do this without you. We've been rolling for 5 years. 5 friends and neighbor, count them, 5 years. Now, what is the capacity of the venue?
So like I said before, this is a very intimate venue, and I intentionally chose it that way
How
because it's
many people? How many people?
going to be the capacity level is at 75.
How many tickets have you sold so far?
Um,
Are
we're
you at
almost
capacity yet?
um almost, but not yet.
Okay.
So we
So I'm just trying to find out because I need to make sure we don't everybody running off of this show saying, oh my God, I'm going. And guess what? You get there because the last few shows have definitely been sold out. You guys, I'm trying to tell you, you got to can't sleep on this. We want to say thank you to Susan Clark, a very, very dear friend of mine. Oh, I love her to pieces. I love her to life. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm telling you, I just want y'all to know every now and again, I feel myself. Okay. Okay. And I got jokes. I really do. And I think I'm going to somewhat kind of apologize to my sister here because I think I took her by surprise when I grabbed the mic at her last show, or maybe show before last. And I start telling this joke.
yeah, that joke changed the game. It changed the game.
I'm telling you, it was a very adult joke and really, really knocked everybody off their sides. I tell you, I think I got more phone numbers that night. No. Everybody wanted to help me when it was time, when the show was over. Boy, I think every man in there was like, I can help you. I was like, oh, thank you. Thank you. So I
I
just
fix
want you to, huh?
I can fix your problem.
That, so I'm telling you, don't let the wheelchair fool y'all. But one day she's going to do a show where it's going to be accessible for us. That's the other thing. Is the venue accessible?
Yes, the venue is accessible. We do have um, a lift for those who might need that. And we also have staff on hand that can assist with getting people to their seats. So we take pride in that.
Yes. So I know
Yes.
y'all looking and wondering, yes, I can't go if it's not accessible. So I'm thankful that all your venues that you have chosen, you have kept that in mind. That is so kind. Many people don't when they plan stuff and they don't think about, guess what? We would like to be included as our guest before. That's what he specializes in, is holding activities so that we all can enjoy them. Now, I do have a question. Would you consider coming and doing a comedy show one time for that group, for Friends with Abilities? Here, there's about 50 folks that come, about between 30 and 50 folks that hang out with him at their events. Do you guys travel or do you just always host your own shows?
So we travel wherever we're booked to do shows at. Me and my partner, comedian Dave Jones, we go wherever we're summoned. But we also want to make sure that when we do our shows in Grand Rapids, we give different um, groups of people opportunity to see us in different lights and different ways. And so we do our Ambrosia show typically every second Saturday. We have Grand Rapids Comedy Jam. So we're very diverse with our crowd and we're very diverse with our comedians. So we intentionally look for different themes when we're doing those shows. Also, I would be humbled. I would be honored to be able to do a show for um,
Paul Mayfield.
you as well as Field. So um, we're we're open to that. We would love to be able to sit down and talk about that, plan that, see what that would look like, and just come out and execute that. Disability means to me in my life that it's a special. I feel like people are specially made. Everybody's uniquely made in their inner life. You know, I have two daughters with autism, and a lot of times um, I feel like before I had my children, I didn't understand what truly comes with having a disability until it actually hit me at home. So I'm grateful to learn, experience. I'm open to being empathetic about being more patient, time wise, and stuff like that too. My children definitely have taught me that.
That is so appreciated. It really is. And uh, disability advocates had partnered with of Kent County had partnered with Gilda's Laugh Fest, and so for a few years there, they were doing a set called "The Real and Funny Side of Living with a Disability," and just to have that opportunity with them, I think I got on board. I heard about it the second year that they were doing it, and so we had to do auditions, and it it was crazy to see all the persons with diverse abilities in the room, telling jokes, from someone on a walker, somebody blind, there was somebody in a motorized chair, somebody who was in um, a manual like me. We had one guy, he was a quadriplegic. So, I mean, just varied disabilities, and just to hear their take on their everyday life, how they were making jokes about it. So it was funny to me. Oh my gosh, it was so funny to hear that. Oh my gosh, you go through that too. So with your comedy, do you ever talk about or make jokes about being a parent of two autistic children? She's frozen. No. Unfreeze. 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 No. And she's gone. All right. It says her device is not connected. She's here. No. She needs to connect her mic, and we need video. Well, oh, there she is. She's
Yeah, I'm
back.
not sure what happened.
Opa, she's back. See, gotta be a little patient. Her device was disabled. It
That
was
was the
acting,
enemy trying. That was the enemy trying to stop us from moving forth.
but we got them.
But I'm here.
So, do you ever make joke? Because that was it. Do you ever make jokes about being a mother with two autistic children? Like some of the moments that you have found, like, oh my gosh, nobody would ever believe this. I think this might be really funny. Let me try this just once.
What I will say is I have not yet done that. I have not, but uh, I was beginning to think that maybe I should because of a comment that my 9-year-old daughter made recently. Would you like to know what the comment is?
Absolutely.
Okay, so I believe that racism is taught. I don't think that when you're born, come into the world racist. That's not how it goes. So I always
Mhm.
try to teach my children how to love everybody, no matter what race they are, because you didn't ask to be what you are. So my daughter feels like if someone does something to me that I don't like, that means they're being racist. So we were at the store and I was upset because I wanted to use a coupon. The clerk wouldn't let me use the coupon. So my daughter says out loud, "Mommy, she's being racist." And I said, "No, no, no. That's not what that means." She's just upset because she says
Oh
coupon is no good. So she says, okay. Then when I got a parking spot taken for me, I was kind of upset. And I said, I wish I would have got there just a little bit sooner. She's yelling out loud, Mommy, they took the space because they're being racist. So I'm going to have to sit down with her. That's not what that word means. It's
right.
not because you don't get. But yeah, I'm going to start incorporating there you go. There's the joke right there. I'm incorporating my kids into my sets, appropriate sets. Yeah.
So what type of sets do you have? I know I've gone to several, and I think that, I think the material has been about the same. But do you change your material based off of your audience? Or do you normally? Hello?
I'm not sure why it's cutting off on me.
Do you have your phone on Do Not Disturb?
Nope. I'm not sure what is going on, but it's like coming in and out. So here we go. Let's try this again. Okay. I'm going to come out and come back in. Hold on 1 second.
Okay. Okay.
Let me just come out and come back in.
Okay. So while she's coming, please text 616-315-7474. And that's hashtag jokes to that number if you would like tickets to her show. Again, the number is 314. That's my number, 514. 616-315-7474 and type in hashtag jokes in order to get tickets to the show. And she is still not back. But that is this Friday at the Ambrosia Theater located on Wealthy. If you want to see the show, and it's called What's Jokes Got to Do with It? So we want to say thank you so much for tuning in. This has been our time. Thank you to all of you who have tuned in on today, despite and in spite of all of our technology issues, because it's going to do what it does. But thank you. We definitely appreciate you. And get engaged, lock in, regardless of your ability. The holidays are coming up, and many people do feel isolated. Grieving is at an all-time high or exacerbated during that time. But make sure that you get yourself connected. Let's see. There we go.
So
Well,
yeah, about that. Back to your question about my content. Yeah. So typically most comedians, when they make their set, they stick to their set and then they tweak the set. But for my special, it's a little bit of a different content feel. So it's not the same content.
Okay. Well, we were just closing out because our time has been spent, and I was telling everybody thank you so much for tuning in, and again giving them the number 315-7474 and type in hashtag jokes. There's maybe about 10 tickets left, so you guys better hurry up and get in there. And Lola, please, that number is directly to Turbulence Tyme, correct?
Yes, I would say like 20 tickets are left. There's 20 tickets left. So yeah.
Girl, don't you see I'm trying to sell? Don't be messing with my selling methods.
Oh,
That means if you
look,
say there's only 10, if you only have 10, if you say you only got 10 tickets left, then 30 people are gonna want them 10 tickets, and then you got your whole 20 taken care of. Duh.
Look, she said, duh.
Duh.
This part
Even
of the
the girl
script.
in the wheelchair know that.
Part of the script, ladies and gentlemen.
And there you have it, a little comedy on the fly. Yeah, that was totally, I don't know what she's talking about, but that was totally unscripted. So yeah, so you know that we really are funny, period.com. But again, this is the holiday season coming up, and sometimes we get in those slippery slopes because once Thanksgiving starts, then it's like, oh my gosh, it's right into Christmas and then the new year. So please come out, keep yourself cheered up, stay connected to folks. We've given you a couple of outlets so that you don't have to feel isolated, you don't have to feel alone, and definitely laughing gets them pheromones and endorphins moving and going, and it's kind of difficult to be sad when you're crying. Trust, I've tried it; it doesn't work.
Laughter is healing. So we pride ourselves in making people heal through trauma, through laughter, and coming together as one. So I thank everybody that's here, and anyone that's considering coming. Just know that you'll leave differently than you came.
You know they say that in church, so so she ain't proselytizing, y'all. You know, no, we didn't try to do all that, but definitely it'll be wonderful. So until next week, you guys stay safe, and hopefully I will see many of you at the comedy show on Friday because I'm gonna be there and I'm winning the prize because I already know what I'm wearing. I'm about to wear a Tina Turner type dress. Yes, I miss. And then she likes to say, my little skinty legs, they about to be all out with some red bottoms. So I just don't want y'all to be looking like, oh my God, that's Dr. Kim. Yes, this is my off time. Mind your business. Mind your business. Okay. Did I say it again? Y'all mind y'all business. I'm on grown people time when you see me at the show on Friday.
Okay.
Okay. That's all I got to say about that. But I'm coming, Tina Turner Shaw.
Okay, look.
What's jokes got to do with it?
Hey.
Everything. Because I'm fixing to laugh on Friday. It's Friday. I ain't got nothing else to do, and I'm finna laugh. So I'm gonna see y'all there.
Yes.
Y'all come see me. Oh, thank you. This is so sweet. I'm gonna have to, I gotta post it. Yes, yesterday was Veterans Day, but guess what? I'm a veteran every single day, all day long, 24/7. I do belong to the Department of Veterans Affairs. They do let me know that just because I'm not active duty doesn't mean that they don't still got me. They do. So thank you so much for that, Steph. And hopefully my interview is ready and it's up. So I spent the day, bum, 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 drum roll, please, on Veterans Day being interviewed by Fox 17. Yeah. So I got lots of pictures to post and can't wait to put up the interview. And I'll see you guys on Friday at the show, okay? 616-315-7474 and text hashtags jokes. There's only 5 tickets left now. Y'all better hurry up.
Hurry, Cletus.
Hurry. Cletus. Yeah, see what I'm saying? There we go. We're going into it. But 5 tickets left. See, I've been seeing all the little signs go up. People that got their 5 tickets is left. Hurry up and get your tickets. All right. I love y'all to life. What did she say? And you know, see that right there? That right there. So I'm gonna need y'all to hurry up and get y'all tickets.
Yes.
Oh,
Purple
what did she say? Thank you.
Purple Queen. Purple Queen.
You know what? We could do a parody about that. Yes. But we love you guys. All right, we down to 4 tickets. Come on, come on. Keep buying them tickets, y'all. Keep buying them tickets. Down to 4. Come on, come on, come on through here. Come on through. Come on through. We're gonna have them all sold before we get off the show. All right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all right. Y'all gonna learn tonight. You got to stay set. All right. I love you guys. I enjoyed you so much as always. Again, mind your grown folk business. I will be dressing like Tina Turner on Friday. I'm about to show all these skinty legs. My ears. All right. So don't get mad when I get the prize. I don't care about nobody else. And if nothing else, you better have a special prize. Give me a cake, cupcake, or something, or a donut, just anything. Because I don't want y'all people thinking that it's rigged. Okay?
Oh, it's gonna be special. It's a very special prize from the community.
So don't y'all think that this is rigged. I'm just coming. I'm competitive, and I'm coming to win.
Okay.
What did you say? Lola said, yes. That's it. So if y'all see me on Sunday, don't talk about what I did on Friday. Understand? All right. Because what happens at the show stays at the show.
Okay, I like that. I like that. Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that's I got you with that one.
Okay. Okay. That's it. Just want y'all to know.
I don't need nobody telling Ike what I said about him on this show tonight. I said what I said. He ain't coming because I keep thinking I'm hearing, something, but I know he ain't in here yet.
It's like, anime, what you doing? Anime, what you doing? Anime.
I'm doing an interview, Ike. I'm learning. Something you need to learn how to do.
Okay. All right. Love y'all. Hurry up before Ike come.